The storm hit hard and sudden. Rain battered the windshield in sheets, turning the world into smeared streaks of light and shadow. Alex leaned forward, gripping the steering wheel. "GPS says there's a motel ahead," he muttered. "Mile and a half." Claire pulled her jacket tighter in the passenger seat. Her voice was small. "This shortcut was supposed to save us time." "Yeah, well, the highway was a parking lot. This way's faster." He tried for confidence, but it came out thin. The sign appeared from the dark, Lakeside Motor Lodge. The neon sputtered weakly, buzzing like an insect trapped in a jar. The word vacancy flickered in and out as though struggling to stay alive. Claire's nose wrinkled. "God, this place looks abandoned." "Better than a ditch," Alex said, though his stomach knotted. Inside, the lobby smelled faintly of damp wood and old smoke. A dusty fern sagged in the corner. The man at the desk didn't look up from his newspaper when they entered. "One room left," he said in a voice that was more sigh than speech. "End of the hall. Room 7. Alex hesitated. "Don't we need a key?" The man's lips curled faintly. "Door's already open. It always is." That phrasing made Claire's skin prickle. She tugged on Alex's sleeve as they carried their bags down the hall. "Did you hear the way he said that?" "Yeah," Alex admitted. "Let's just crash for the night. We'll leave first thing in the morning." Room 7 smelled of mildew and something metallic underneath. The wallpaper curled at the edges like peeling skin. Beige carpet stained dark at the corners. The bedspread was stiff and patterned with faded flowers that looked more like bruises in the lamplight. Claire dropped her bag. "This place is wrong." Alex tried to grin. "Cheaper than sleeping in the car." He lay down, clothes still on, staring at the ceiling. He told himself exhaustion would win. But at some point after midnight, he woke to a sound. Step, step, slow, deliberate, inside the room. Alex sat up, pulse hammering. The door was closed. Claire's breathing was steady beside him. Another creak, near the closet this time. "Claire," he whispered. Her eyes snapped open instantly, too instantly. "You hear it too?" The cracked mirror leaning against the wall reflected them, but not just them. 3 figures, Alex, Claire, and a third smiling faintly just behind their shoulders. Alex spun around. Empty air. "We're leaving," Claire said, voice tight. The hallway stretched unnaturally long, doors lining either side. They hurried past room 5, room 6, then room 7, and another room 7, and another. Claire slowed, panic on her face. "Alex, they're all the same number." He grabbed her hand. "Don't stop." At last, the hallway spat them out into the lobby. The clerk was still at his desk, folding his newspaper with slow, deliberate care. "Guests don't check out," he said softly. Alex slammed the counter. "What is this place?" The clerk finally met his eyes. His pupils were too dark, swallowing what little light remained. "You should rest. The room doesn't like fighting." The lights flickered. When they steadied, they were back in room 7. Bags on the floor, bed untouched. Claire's whisper broke. "Alex, we never left." They tried again. This time they made it outside, rain lashing their faces. The parking lot gleamed with puddles. Alex spotted the car and sprinted toward it. But when he yanked the handle, nothing. The car was hollow, just a shell. No seats, no steering wheel, no engine. "Claire," he choked, "it's not real." The rain around them blurred like static. The motel lights buzzed louder, their glow swelling until it drowned out the storm. Then, dark. When Alex blinked, he was standing once more inside room 7. Claire was already there by the bed, bags where they'd left them. Her eyes were wide, wet with terror. "It's like the room keeps pulling us back, like it's swallowing us." Time bled strangely after that. Sometimes the clock said 1 o'clock, sometimes 4 o'clock. Once, Alex swore the sun rose through the curtains, but when he blinked, it was night again. Claire stopped checking the door after the third try. "Maybe it's not about leaving," she whispered one evening. "Maybe it's about staying, about accepting." Alex recoiled. "Number, don't say that." "You felt it too," she said. "The room doesn't want us gone. Maybe if we give in, it'll stop." He grabbed her shoulders. "That's not you talking, that's it." Her face crumpled. "What if there's nothing outside, Alex? What if there never was?" He couldn't answer, because deep down he feared she was right. That night the sound returned. The third set of footsteps, louder, closer. The mirror trembled against the wall, cracks spreading, webbing across the glass. Inside, the third reflection smiled wider, its eyes black voids. Alex backed away. "Claire!" But she was already stepping toward it, tears streaking her face. "I'm so tired, Alex. I just want to rest." The glass rippled as she touched it. Her reflection reached back, fingers pressing against hers. "No!" Alex lunged, grabbing her arm. The mirror shattered. Light swallowed everything. When Alex opened his eyes, he was in bed. Alone. The room silent. The other side of the mattress was cold. "Claire?" His voice cracked. No answer. The mirror was whole again, standing in the corner. And in it, Claire, smiling faintly, waving goodbye. Alex's throat closed. He spun toward the bed. Empty. The door slammed. The clock ticked once, then stopped. And when Alex looked back at the mirror, there were two reflections again. Him, and the thing with the smile. The walls breathe. The shadows stretch. The phone rings on the nightstand. Alex answered it. The clerk's voice crackled through the phone. "Your shift starts now." He stumbled toward the door and turned the knob. But instead of the hallway, he was staring into the lobby. The desk sat waiting. The chair sat empty. Something heavy pressed against his chest, forcing him forward. His legs moved without his will. "No," Alex whispered. "No, please." He dropped into the chair. His hands smoothed the newspaper laid out before him. His lips curled into a smile he didn't own. A bell rang above the door, and as two new travelers stepped inside, dripping from the storm, Alex heard his own voice speak the words he didn't choose. "One room left. End of the hall. Room 7.